sis, my man.
You don't do what you did.
Don't. And how many times I gotta apologize?
So if it ain't her, then I'm gonna go to LA. And what's the name?
Moniece.
Little.
That would have done better. That would have been better.
I'm coming for her. Oh, whatever it's gonna take.
Because at the end of the day, you my
brother. If I was your man, and you would have done what you did.
You don't give about that. You give about that shit. That wasn't a point.
My name is Cisco. I'm a music producer. You might know me from working with artists like Tank, Uncle Murder, Jim Jones, Bobby Valentino, and many others. I've been hustling all over the U.S. for the past few years, but New York always feels like home to me. So Diamond and I have been dating for like 2 years now. You know, since I'm on the East Coast and she's on the West Coast. But this week I'm in town for business again, and I can't wait to spend some time with my boo.
Dude, I'm so happy you're in LA.
I'm happy to be here. You know, I miss being here with you.
I miss you being here. I miss you.
I miss you too.
So how long are you staying this time?
Probably at least 4 or 5 days.
Good.
And when I'm not working, I'm gonna be with you.
All your free time belongs to me?
All of my free time belongs to you.
Okay.
Just so you know. And I love being here with you. And every time I come here, it's just, we have a great time with each other. So
I just like waking up next to you.
I like that too.
It sucks living 3,000 miles apart.
It does. It does.
Yeah. So I've been thinking about going to New York. I mean, like, you don't see a future with me? Like, what?
Come on, you know I feel that. I see a
Like,
future.
we're 2 years into this. Like, you need to know, like, it's either yay or nay.
No, I love you. No other question, man.
Diamond is a good girl, and when we in LA, she's my only girl. And right now, we kind of have like a don't ask, don't tell type of relationship. She don't ask, and I don't tell. You know, I like the long distance aspect of this relationship, and it's like, hey, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it.
I'm really happy I'm here with you.
I'm happy you're here, too.
Really?
Yeah. But I'll be even happier when I'm in New York.
It's time to get this relationship going, whether Cisco's with it or not. And living in New York together is the perfect move. We've been dating for 2 years, and I refuse to sit on the back burner any longer.
With all this going on with Diamond, I need to take a break from all this drama and go grab a drink. Dollars, what up? So I hit up my boy Rich, because I knew if anybody could relate to what I was going through, it's him, because his love life is always up.
What's the word?
What's going on?
You been?
Man,
Hiding out?
Dealing with a lot of man.
Yeah?
Yeah. What about you?
You good? Nah, you know, same old, same old.
What's up with Erica, man?
What's a mess? I don't know. She got people giving her wrong advice. She thinks she's due money from them 2 records, dancing all over the world, and where do I go from here? So I'm trying to explain to her, sweetheart, you don't get money.
Is she right on him?
No.
Yeah, but Rich, that's your fault, though. You're supposed to tell her from jump. Like any artist you work, you're supposed to tell them, yo, look, you gotta tell them the game. They don't know the game like you know the game.
But enough about that, man. What's good with you?
I'm going through my own lately, man. So
what
I told you, I had a girlfriend in LA. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It was kind of like a little vacation for me every month. Don't get me wrong, though. I'm not gonna say that I don't care about the girl, and I didn't develop, at least feelings, some type of feelings, because she's a good chick, she's a good girl. But then, out of nowhere, she decides she's gonna pack up her and move to New York with nowhere to go and just literally land here.
So now all that falls on your shoulders.
I think I just gave her that, like
That's
that.
what it is?
Grown, yeah, I gave her that grown man, yeah, I gave her the gold package.
Put that thing on it.
What you think that over here for, man?
And I know you better than everybody. You was out in L.A., you was like, I got this little bad thing right now.
Yeah,
And
but that
when
was my girl. She's my girl. But when she's in L.A., because it works.
Because it works.
And then she tells me the other day that she got a daughter.
She came here with the kid?
No, thank God, no. The kid is still in L.A.
But you never knew about the kid.
No, she never told me.
Which to me is stupid because you got kids. So you probably, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's like if you got kids or I got kids, kids can play together.
That's
right?
how I felt, but she doesn't know about that.
But why you never talked about your son? Like, what was the big deal? I don't know. Like,
if I tell her about my son, you do the math. I had my son while I was dating her, while I was with her. So Diamond knows I got a 6-year-old daughter. But what she doesn't know is that last year I got my baby mother pregnant, and now I got a 6-month-old son with her. I've been meaning to tell her, but I just haven't found the right time to do it.
Y'all are both playing the same dirty game. When you play in the mud, you get muddy. That's what happens. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I love my boy Cisco, but he's graduated to being president of the Creep Squad. My man got a good heart, but if he doesn't want to hurt Shorty, he gonna have to keep it 100.
If you move across the country for somebody, this is real. So, with that being said, figure out what she means to you, and most importantly, decide when you want to come clean. Because the same secret that she kept from you, you are keeping from her.
Yeah, you're right.
Diamond, I have a 6-month-old son.
A what?
I have a 6-month.
You have a 6-month-old son, and we've been together for 2 years?
Yeah.
That's what the you do to me?
Wasn't like that.
No, it wasn't like what, Cisco? Don't hold your tongue now.
I'm telling you because I want us to start a new page.
We ain't starting. Oh, you cheated on me, Cisco.
Sorry.
You cheated on me. Wait, first of all, who's the bitch?
What's my no bitch?
Who's the bitch?
It's the mother of my daughter. The same.
Okay, wait. So you still love the bitch, don't you? If you made another baby with her, you still love her, don't you?
No.
Do you still love the mother of your true kids? Not one. Like you faked me out for the last 2 years.
Why you
no,
talking like that?
because you dumb. You cheated on me.
When you know how to show me some respect.
Oh, you didn't respect me when you laid in the bed with that hoe?
First of all, don't call her no hoe.
Oh, so you defended that hoe over me, right?
Listen to me. Listen.
Don't touch me.
I've been holding this back for a while. I didn't want to tell you this.
You know, I really things up with Diamond, but I just had to tell her the truth. I damn sure didn't mean to hurt her like this at her own party. So now I gotta make things right. And I don't want to lose her.
1 second.
Don't touch me.
I'm not gonna touch you. All I'm gonna say is, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry for holding that back from you so
Okay.
long. I didn't think things were gonna get this serious.
Don't use my line. You cheated. You didn't think things were gonna get this serious. You cheated on me and had a baby.
Diamond, you in L.A.
We
I
wanted
was
to
in New
get.
York.
I don't give a. I don't care if I was in a different country. I don't care. It's about loyalty. The he did to me was 10 times worse. I didn't cheat on that and create a child. How can he do this to me? I'm away from my family. I'm away from all my friends. Most importantly, my daughter misses me. I've been nothing but good to that This is how he does me. I really can, and I really hope that she was worth it, and the situation out there was worth it.
What do you want from me? I told you the truth right now, right? Isn't that what you wanted? Didn't you want to hear the truth?
And now you just want me to be okay with the fact that you have a 6-month-old son?
I'll be honest, I didn't want to lie to you. I understand you're upset.
Do you realize what you up though?
Yeah, I do. I'm being honest, I do. And I didn't mean to this up.
Well, you did.
I thought by coming clean.
You did
you'd be
because
upset,
these
but
straws
you
not you no more. You just lost a really good woman because I'm telling you now, there's no coming back from this. So you, this is a wrap.
Ever since I saw my kid's mother, Tasha, in Atlanta, I feel like my whole world just blew up. You know, first I tried to be honest with Diamond, and then she didn't want nothing to do with me because of Tasha. Then I tried to be honest with Tasha, and she got pissed off at me about Diamond.
Dollars.
Cisco.
You know, I was with Rich when I finally decided I need closure with Tasha in Atlanta. So now that I'm home, I gotta catch up and tell Rich what went down.
So what up, man? Tell me something good.
I wish I had something good to say, man, but nothing much. Went to Atlanta, you know. Didn't go right, man.
What went wrong?
Nah, I just told her the truth about everything that's been going on. Told her the truth about Diamond. Right. You know, I feel like she just went off. You know what I'm saying? And I hurt her, you know, and I didn't want to do that. I don't know. Then she was saying some that she might want to get another dude or whatever.
Well, you got another girl.
You know what, man? I'm gonna tell you like I told her. She wanna be with somebody else, man. I said, yo, man, I ain't gonna stop you from that. Go ahead. Just don't bring no dude around my kids. You understand? That's my concern.
You gotta trust on that one. Because you can't manage that, sis. You cannot control that 876 miles away.
There's one thing that's untouchable in this world, and that's my kids. So my Rich is dead wrong on this one right here. If Tasha starts with some dude, he's gonna pop. End the story.
So now, what makes Cisco happy at this point?
Do I know, man?
What's the next move?
Look, I'm back here, right?
Back in New York, correct.
You know, I had a bad falling out with Diamond, and
So you really vested in that?
yeah, man, I care about the girl, man. I've been thinking about her a lot lately, and you know, so hopefully, you know, we can try to get things right together.
Mama Strawberry tried to run me out of Diamond's life, but I ain't never closed the loop with my LA girl. You know, as up as got with us, I still do care about her.
Yeah.
And which one am I anyway?
Which one are you? Yeah, that's right here.
Who the is this?
That's your girl.
Yeah, it's her, but who the is
It's a new boyfriend.
Word. Wow. Can't have that. Running around with some other that's whack. I'm gonna go see her.
Let me know how that works out.
My life in New York City has had its ups and downs. As much as I wanted Rock to be the one, I'm not really sure now, because I can't stop thinking about Cisco. What's up?
What's up?
I tend to lose my cool with him, but this time I'm zenned out, and we're gonna talk like two adults. No drama. Thanks for meeting me, I appreciate it. No words?
I mean, you know, I really don't have a whole lot to say, but if you wanted to meet and talk, I figured we could talk.
I just wanted to apologize for, the last time we talked, for spazzing out on you like that. It shouldn't have went that far as putting my hands on you, talking down on you, like, it's not cool. But not making excuses, but in my defense, there were a lot of things said on your behalf that got me a little riled up.
I guess you was using whatever you could to try to hurt me or piss me off, you know what I'm saying? And, you succeeded, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell you that much.
You know, my mom asked me to lay off the women, but I stopped listening to her advice 20 years ago. But maybe I should have listened to her, because Diamond is a straight nut.
You was going out of your way to try to be
Get a
hurtful.
reaction out of you, yeah.
Yeah, but
Because I was sick of being treated like I'm in a relationship with someone who doesn't care about me.
I definitely cared about you, and you know that.
Care doesn't past tense.
Like, I can't really with somebody who's deliberately trying to hurt me. I never woke up one day and said, today I want to figure out how to hurt Diamond.
While we were together, were you still with Tasha? I just want you to admit it. I already know it, but just admit it. Just say, Diamond, you're right. I was her the whole time.
I don't know if I'm with this game right here.
From Tasha. I had a dream that I was your so good and you were wilding out. Damn, wish I could practice on you right now. I had the same dream, LOL. Really? That's crazy. Your ass got drunk one night. I went through your phone and I saw messages from her. You can sit down. You all in my personal area.
You went and copied shit from my phone.
Yo, I don't know how the she unlocked my phone. You know, my mom was right. I need a timeout from all these women. 'Cause this right here will make me lose my mind.
I love you. I love you more. I love you so much. I love you. I miss you.
I ain't with this.
Bye.
As a general policy, I never take meetings with dudes current or ex-chicks. Well, hello.
How are you?
What's up, little mama? How you?
Good.
You good? So when Cisco's girl Diamond hit me up, I thought I'd do my dude a solid and act as a filter. Because to me, it seems like my boy Cisco's heard enough.
I just really needed to talk to someone that knows Cisco so I can just get some advice on what to do.
I know y'all had like a little falling out, like a real falling out, and then y'all got together. I spoke to Cisco briefly the other day. He ain't really go into it. It was me, him, and Peter.
I asked him to meet me for some drinks, and he was acting real nonchalant, very cold, so that kind of just triggered something in me to flip. So I pulled out my phone, and I had several things from Tasha and other women confirming that he was, stepping
How'd you get that?
His ass got drunk and passed out one night, and I did the little fingerprint on the phone, and I put his hand on his phone. So I
Yo, you're a fed.
Yo, waiting until a dude passes out, going through his phone, and sending yourself his text messages, that's a real local move.
So now that I'm trying to apologize, he's not returning my phone calls. I don't want
And you have a new man?
No, I didn't have a new.
You never had sex with that boy?
Never. He has never been in my pants.
Okay.
I just don't see how everybody's looking at me like I'm wrong. I'm right, actually. Trying to move on and trying, to see what else is out
But
there.
I think you've embarrassed him.
I still want to see if there's something left. I just don't know what to do. Do me a little favor if you can.
What's that little favor?
I wrote Cisco a letter.
Okay.
And I just wanted to know if you can give it to him because he won't talk to me.
Can't go left in the letter, right?
This is it. 5 pages of just everything I'm thinking and feeling.
This is the last thing I got in me. I laid my heart and soul into this thing. And if this doesn't remind Cisco of the connection that we had, then the hoes can have them, because I'm done.
I like you, Strawberry. Don't come around me with your cleavage out no more.
Okay.
And I know that you probably came to New York and got a lot more than you bargained for. So, if whatever I can do to help you, I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see him very, very soon. So
Tell him to call me.
I will tell him to call you. And I will tell him that your cleavage was out.
No, don't say that. Don't say that, okay?
Always a pleasure, baby.
Thank you.
Be good.
You too.
There you go. Sis, what up, baby? What's up, baby? Yo, I just got word that Amina booked a performance in the city. So I invited some of the fam out to come check her. You know Paris, right?
We used to run with the Dungeon family back in the days, right?
Yes, you know your history.
Yeah, my man Styles and them.
Of course, Bruce Wayne.
You know Sin Santana?
Nah, I never get the pleasure yet.
Cisco. Part of my Richie D powers is just knowing who's gonna vibe together. I need to set up a few introductions that I know are gonna be beneficial to everybody involved. Actually, I'm glad y'all met. I want to get you in the studio. So
Okay.
yeah, I got a couple of tracks that I heard that I like.
Yeah, you was telling me about, the other day she wanted to make some, like a record or something.
I want to do like a tribute song.
Yeah, and we got a similar history. So.
Actually, he does. He lost his brother as well.
Okay,
love
so
to
maybe
work
we
with you
can
on
meet next week or something.
Yeah,
Talk.
definitely, let's do it.
I'm gonna go get me another
Yes,
drink.
We all do that, because I need to know what
I need
to.
to holler at you before you go. So
I'll
I'll be
go
with
with
you.
you.
You know I always come with news, right?
I know you do. What's going on?
So with your ex, the crazy girl.
You serious? Mm-hmm. Diamond ain't surprised me now with how crazy she's getting. She reaching out to my homeboys now that she and I ain't with each other no more. Hey, you need to grow up, man. Ain't no room for your little bony ass with my people.
This, my friend, is her letter for you because she said that y'all can't have a decent conversation without going left and it getting crazy. So she said she wanted me to pass on the letter.
And you went and...
You gonna call her? You gonna reach out?
I'm gonna read it and then say I read it because you passed it to me.
So you done.
Yeah, I'm done, man. It's just like when you.
I'm gonna give you a chance to reevaluate that thought. She was looking high last night.
I hope she was, for her sake.
Shorty could have got it yesterday. She looked at Ayza. It's the first time I ever really looked at her like that.
Give me that magic. I'm not mad at you. Go ahead, bro. Diamond burned her bridges with me. Letter, no letter, I'm done with that headache. But if Richie want to dance with the devil, that's on him. Knock her head off. I don't give a But I do appreciate you bringing that beautiful young Spanish woman in here.
Yes. You happy about that?
I am very happy about that. Tonight, drinks is on me because of that.
Heading to check in on Cisco at the studio. He seemed exceptionally motivated to get cracking on Sin's record. Now I gotta check him to make sure he's keeping his head on straight with it.
What up?
He better appreciate how I linked him with Sin on this one. I was apprehensive about it, but Cisco's my man, and I put him before all else. He better remember this when I follow up with him on my dealings with Diamond. What's the deal, Playboy? What we got?
Working on the Sin record. She came by the studio, you know what I'm saying?
How'd that go?
It went well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I played a record that I did, the one I was telling you about for my brother.
Right.
So she listened to it, she vibed to it, and she started crying and stuff like that, which was good, So I started talking to her, and then I ain't gonna front, I patched in with her. I was like, damn. But we cool. It's about music. I'm gonna keep it on that.
It's about on that.
On that end, because you asked me to do something. You my man, I got you. I'm gonna make sure you covered.
Anywho, I met with your girl again.
Okay.
Find out what's going on with the letter.
Yeah, I saw the letter. I took it back from after our conversation. I read a little bit of it. I was like, man, like this. Like, what am I even really for?
So you don't have no feelings for Shorty no more?
The only feelings I would have is if you really did knock her off. I wouldn't like that.
I'm glad you said that.
Why, you knocked her off already?
Yeah. No, I would have. I was going to, though.
Yes,
going to?
If you said go ahead.
But why would you think that that's cool to knock that I was like that was my girlfriend at some point?
That's what I'm asking you. That's why the question was me asking you the relationship, the status of your relationship and what it was.
Last we spoke about Diamond, Cisco said, knock yourself out. I don't care. Now apparently he does. Dude, say what you mean what you say. Don't get mad at me for feeling shorty out when you said go ahead.
You my brother, I know you 15 years, you my man. We not doing that because it's at that point, it's not about her, it's about us. It's like, why you f***ing this so many other bitches, don't f*** my ex.
All right, so you should have said that. I mean, that would have been it.
But I was shocked when you told me the whole
We was flirty, now it's a wrap. Not a big deal.
Yeah, but you gotta look at it that way, Rich. It's like, it's not even about...
Yo, man, there's 100 girls out there.
I don't give a f***. I care about you. You my I got love for you, man. But what we don't do, we don't f*** each other's exes.
You know, Richie's my boy to the end, but we grew up differently. He grew up the right way and went to college. And I grew up in the streets where there's a code of loyalty that I don't think he understands. And I expect any of my homies riding with me to be as loyal to me as I am to them.
So long story short, in a synopsis is, you said knock a block off. On the way home, you gave it some thought and decided, I hate that, and everybody that's cool with me need to hate that too.
I'm good with 75% of what you just said.
All right, so let me finish.
Go ahead.
So with that being said, and moving forward, hope it all works out with you and Santana. Let's get this hot record. Let's get this record.
Man, I'm not doing
Let's get this
personal.
record, and then I'm not gonna with Shorty because you my man. How about that?
I appreciate that.
So now let's go have a drink on you.
Yeah, you got it last time. I got to take care of this time. Let's go.
Oh, gee, thanks.
The big homie made it clear he don't want me drilling for no diamonds. Message received. I gotta be sensitive to that.
What up? What's the word?
Huh?
You good?
How are you?
Diamond's been hitting me up over text, but I've been kind of dodging her until I figure out what to say. Shorty been looking her height, and she's coming on mad strong.
What's the word? What you been up to?
I need you to talk to me. I feel like you're stalling.
What you mean I'm stalling?
Why didn't you text me back the other day?
So, I met with your man Cisco in the studio.
Okay.
So he was like, I don't want to mess with him no more. We ain't cool, but I don't want you to mess with it neither. As much of a creep as I am, I'm not.
Stop calling yourself a creep. I don't like that.
I actually pride myself in being a pretty stand-up dude.
Okay, well then it then. Cut all ties. Don't talk to me no more then.
Why you don't want
Act
to
like
talk?
you don't know me in the streets. If you don't know me, don't me at all.
So you giving me ultimatums?
Yes, that's what it's boiling down to because you playing.
Shorty must have found out I like him crazy, but she's wilding out right now. Damn, we hardly know each other, and she already acting like this?
If you don't know me, okay, fine. Leave it at that. Just say it. And just leave me the alone. Let me leave.
You don't understand my dilemma right now?
The fuck is that your boss? Does he run your life? He don't run over here.
We all know that nobody runs my life.
He don't give a fuck about you. Why do you care about him and his feelings?
Stop talking about that man like
Him. Cisco me over when we was together. And he's still trying to me over now that we're not trying to say who I can and can't be with. Miss me with that.
I'm sure me and you will have all kinds of fun. Like, I'm absolutely unequivocally...
Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Stop doing that. That little face is so cute. Do it again. We do one more time.
Yo, Diamond, I am a man.
Yes.
And I'm wearing down.
What are you trying to say here?
If you, I don't know, I gotta really think about this. Because if this, you saying
You know
one
what?
thing...
You need to figure it the fuck out now.
I'm saying this. I have to be who I am.
What do you want?
I'm gonna take you in the bathroom right now and knock your screws loose.
Can you make me go?
Well, let's go.
Do you think you can touch me in my hot spots? I wanna know, do you wanna spend the night so we can make love on the
No, real talk, I tried.
This might sound crazy to some, but when I want something, I go after it. That's how I get it done. I'd rather be straight up about the situation.
The mic's off. The mic off. The mic has to be off.
Hi.
Hey,
Why you so lonely here?
Oh, I'm just working. What's up? What's going on?
You and your candles.
Yeah, you know, this is one of those moves today.
Cisco and I have been working really hard on my new song for my suicide awareness event. I'm so excited to hear how it all comes together.
So, you look nice.
Thank you.
You going somewhere after this?
I might have a date after this.
Oh,
yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Is my song ready?
Yeah, it's coming along. Remember, I still got to do some more work to it, but at least you get an idea where you're at.
Cisco's got a little bit of a reputation with the ladies, but I have to say, I haven't seen any of that. He's shown himself to be a perfect gentleman with me and a great producer.
My heart is broken. Can't believe that I'm here. Would have given up my life for his.
I have to admit, I never thought this day would come. When my brother took his life, I didn't think the pain would go away. This song doesn't heal me completely, but it is a really good start. I cannot believe that I sang this song.
Yeah, it's you.
That's crazy. No, for real, I can't believe that's me singing. Working with Cisco has been great. I like being around him, but something does not add up here. How could the Cisco that I've come to know have anything to do with this crazy diamond chick? I wanted to ask you, are you stressed out about somebody?
Nah, I don't have anybody right now. I had somebody that I was dealing with recently.
Diamond?
Yeah. You met her before?
Diamond Strawberry.
Right.
Yeah.
Recently, I heard she was running around with Rich.
You and Rich, you guys spoke about it, you told him how you felt, and...
I'll forgive him, but I'll never forget it.
Tonight I'm taking things up a few notches and pulling out all the stops for a very special lady. Might be a little bit more than she's normally used to, but I need the atmosphere to be just right, so I can let her know how I've been feeling since the last time we met.
Wow, look at you.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing? You look good.
Ryan made a big impression on me in the studio, so I'm thinking maybe we take this past the normal producer-client relationship. I honestly haven't been able to get Mariah off my mind since the other day.
I figured, you know, it's a nice night. We have a little dinner on the balcony.
Oh, this is beautiful.
When Cisco called me to hang out, I was really excited. But I figured we would grab a drink or be in the studio making some music. A candlelight dinner is above and beyond. I must say, though, I do like a man who has attention to detail.
Cheers.
Now that me and Cisco are working together, I think it's time for me to come clean about a couple things.
I kind of want to start this bond off with honesty.
Okay.
Like I was seeing someone in the past and, you know, wasn't really working out. He's in the industry. You probably know him.
Probably doing a lot of people.
Rich Dollars.
Rich Dollars?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, wow, okay.
Rich is somebody I don't like to talk about ever since he went behind my back and messed with my ex, Diamond. I don't know how much Mariah know about me and my history with Rich, but the fact that she even mentioned it lets me know she knows a little bit more than she letting on.
I just want to be honest with you and like keep it 100 with you so we're on the same page.
I appreciate that. Look, fact of the matter is, you know, we both come to the table with past and things that, you know, we got going on and stuff. Him, I don't want to talk about him no more.
Yeah, please, let's not, like...
let's talk about me and you.
We can do that.
And
that's
this
a much better
meal that we have in front of us. Actually, did you get a chance to look at that view over there? Let me show you something.
Not.
Rich and I got a little score to settle when it comes to these women. But I'm not gonna let that get in the way of me getting with Mariah right now, no matter who she dealt with.
This view is sexy.
Yeah?
Yes.
You sexy too.
So are you. You just make me wanna, you know, like kind of just get closer.
Maybe I need to meet you halfway, because I can get closer too.
Well, that sounds good.
Does it?
Yes.
I'm a big guy though.
I like big guys.
Do you? You have beautiful eyes, you know that?
Thank you.
I really like them. You mind if I take a better look at them?
No, that's fine.
I know that Cisco and Rich have a past. Who really gives a Linking up with Cisco was a good move for my career. It also doesn't hurt that he's sexy as hell. And like Cardi B said, gotta use these dudes to try to get to the top.
After hearing about what your little mama Mariah got up her sleeve with the homie Cisco, I feel like Shorty got some explaining to do. When you messing with the biggest creep in the book, come on, ma, you know you asking for trouble. So what's the word, man? Talk to me. You got your Sunday best on. I see you, Mariah. Let the boss.
You know you brought me out here.
Boss, you know what I mean?
Why them legs showing? You doing that on purpose?
No, I'm not.
Flirting?
No.
That's not flirty?
That's not flirty because I'm in a dress. How is that flirty? You brought me out here because you know that I'm going through all this madness, you know.
And I'm concerned. I'm concerned for you.
Rich has been super attentive with all his calls and his text messaging after I went through what I went through with my mom, which makes it super uncomfortable because tonight I'm going to tell him that I made a decision on who I want to be with. I might have to break a heart tonight.
I do want to thank you, and I do want to tell you that, you know, above all, you've been a great support system for me, and you know, it speaks volumes for me. And I just want to show you that I appreciate you very much.
What about the 6 minutes? Does that mean a lot to you? 6 minutes, Dougie?
You know what? You love every minute of that 6 minutes. I know that I gave you the 6 minutes of your life.
I'm trying to be sincere right now, but obviously, Rich has been hitting the sauce a little too much, and he acting real funny. If those 6 minutes is still on his mind, I can't blame old boy. Mariah Lynn knows how to put it down.
Yeah,
And that's why you love me. Right or wrong? Right or wrong?
You know, I've been thinking a lot about my little situation with Mariah Lynn. But know that she been hanging around with Rich, that's just something I can't really forgive. So when Rich hit me up out the blue, talking about he wanted to meet on some one-on-one tip, I knew what it was about. So I'm here to find out what's going on, straight from the creep mouth himself.
Hennessy on the rocks.
Get a drink over here.
What up, boy?
Hello
What up,
there.
boy?
How you doing? What's happening?
I'm good.
And look who it is, Mariah Lynn. Now I know Rich is up to something.
What's going on?
Having a drink?
I see. Nice to see y'all here.
Nice to see you too.
Last time I checked, Rich and Cisco were no longer friends. So for these two creeps to be in the same room can only mean some bull.
So what brings you here?
Richie hit me up, told me that y'all was having a drink, so I figured I'd come and join y'all.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
So you hit him up? Oh, really? That was cute.
Mariah set herself up trying to run back and forth between me and Cisco. It just seems like both of them was trying to get over on Richie D. Now, I have issues. I'm out having a good time, having a conversation, and all of a sudden, Mariah Lynn comes up, and it's like, I know Mariah, she just came by my crib the other day. She's
Let
like,
me just adjust myself a little bit.
You know her new dude, Cisco? That's my man. It's her new dude? Oh, who knew? I had no idea. So you call me up at 1 o'clock in the morning, you call me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you tell me when your cycle's on, why you can't come through.
No, you offered me 6 minutes and I.
Well, the 6 minutes is what we've always gotten. But don't come by. It's not about me.
But you come too, right or wrong? You come.
I didn't know y'all were dating.
But what explanation do I owe you? You're not my man. I don't have to tell you if I'm.
You don't owe me nothing. I would imagine that you would be forthright with me about you dating my mans.
I'll tell you what, though, I don't want to break this up. You and I need to talk.
Absolutely.
To be honest with you, the only reason why I started talking to her in the first place was to get back at you.
Considering the last conversation I had with Cisco, I thought we was building something. And now you trying to sit here and flex on me like our whole relationship was a plot to get back at your bestie. Rich, that's some bitch. Pull your skirt down and your panties up too.
So you and I got some personal issues we need to work out. We should step to the side.
Let's have this
handle
conversation.
that.
That's
I would
cool,
love
though.
to have this conversation.
That's cool though. That's why you started talking to me to get back at him.
I'm saying, things were cool.
That's why.
We've been having some good conversations, so.
Yo, this is classic. Yo, I really liked Mariah Lynn in the beginning. But hearing that she got down with Rich like the other day, that really bothered me. I refuse to let either one of these two little motherfuckers think that I'm about to get played. Hell no. So yeah, I'm gonna let Mariah think this was all about payback, so she can know exactly how I feel right now.
Not once, have I ever, besides the last time we've been together, came through and sat on you, okay? I appreciate anybody who gives me the time of day when I'm in a time of need.
We smash, we get it popping, and then we keep it moving. You're sounding like you're upset right now.
I'm not upset. Actually, I'm good.
That's all
I'm
upset.
good. You keep trying to throw me under the bus like I'm some smut-ass bitch who be giving you the Nah, I gave you 6 minutes. Big deal.
There it is, folks. Once upon a time, not long ago, you was a hoe. But I guess you still is.
Yo, get your thoughts
Look,
together.
I don't need to hear all this.
All right,
I need to talk to him, and then you and I can talk later.
Y'all have a conversation later. Y'all enjoy yourself.
You surprised me with a lot of you're saying right now about him.
You can enjoy yourself. You can
Bye-bye.
do that. Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Have a good day, babe. You know, Mariah and I were getting close until I realized that her and Rich couldn't leave their little flirtation in the past. As far as I'm concerned, Mariah and I, we done. I'm good. But Rich and I, we still got some serious bad blood that we need to iron out.
What's up, brother? Talk to me.
You tell me what's up.
I don't know. What's going on?
I'm hanging out with Shorty. I figured it'd be my way to get back at you for your little boy you did.
I'm glad. Can we put it to rest now?
No, we can't.
So then it was a waste of time.
No, it wasn't a waste of time.
No, it wasn't, because you knew I didn't care for her. You knew I didn't care about her.
And obviously, I don't either.
Exactly.
So it's not making it about
So what was the point?
I wanted you to feel the way I felt, disrespected by your brother.
You can't make me feel the way you feel if I don't give a about her.
So then who do you give a about?
You! That's why you here.
Cisco's out here trying to make me feel some type of way about Mariah, the way he felt about Strawberry. The reality is, I don't give a about Mariah. What I cared about is the homie Cisco and my creep squad. So let's keep the past in the past where it belongs.
Let's talk about this, because I'm sick of letting go by the wayside. You sit in my house months and months and months, and I know exactly what's going on with you. I didn't know about that girl. The same way I acted today about somebody who I didn't give a about, because my here with me, and I had to put you on because I felt like she was playing both sides of the fence. So when somebody comes to me in the streets and they're like, yo, she's dating Cisco, the first thing that went in my mind, I said, that on his payback.
And you're right.
You don't
So my mission wasn't accomplished. I'm gonna try and teach you a lesson about how it feels to be
last year.
betrayed.
Lesson was learned last year. Yo, man, you don't know how I felt.
Bro, I don't know how you felt.
Because I told you 100 times how I felt.
For real.
Sis, my man.
You don't do what you did.
Don't. And how many times I got to apologize?
So if it ain't her, then I'm gonna go to LA, and what's the name?
Little niece.
That
would have done better. That would have been better.
I'm coming for her. Oh, whatever it's gonna take.
Because at the end of the day, you my
no, if I was your man, and you would have done what you did.
You don't give about that. You give about that shit. You point.
That wasn't the point. Fuck me, Christian. That wasn't the point.
What's the point?
That was the point.
Let me go. You don't hold me.
Don't push me. Off of me, man. It's fine. I'm gone. I'm gone.
That's what we doing? That's what we doing? We shoving our brothers now? I would never fight Cisco. I'm the one who set this whole thing up so that he could see what's going on with this thought Mariah. She looks just as bad as any one of the creeps. Your man Cisco is so hung up about what happened last year, he doesn't even understand that the only reason I'm here is to protect him.
Really? So you started messing with me to get back at Rich? That's how you feel?
That's how it originally started,
That's how you feel?
But you know, you became cool and we got along.
That's great. That's great.
And we got along, but all that
really?
I'm finding out right now,
that's great.
That ain't cool either, though.
What did you find out? He invited me out here for a drink. Oh, I know you're going through stuff, blah, blah. You know what? I feel like, honestly, I feel set up. That's how I feel right now. I feel set up. And for you to sit there, and for you to sit there in front of him and belittle me like that and say the only reason why you started talking to me was to get back at him instead of having my back and standing by my side, I'm done.
I don't even know how Cisco could sit here and look me in my face, especially after making me believe that we were together. Now to find out this was all a setup, I could have walked away and just said nothing. But I needed to let this fool know that I will never be broken by anybody, especially a mother creep.
It ends here.
Yeah, Mariah, your loyalty must have ended whenever you decided to go visit that. You called me, I didn't answer, you visited him, right?
That's great.
Because my phone didn't ring.
So you started talking to me to get back at Rich.
Listen, I'm not gonna make no excuse for that. At least I'm honest about it.
You know, I liked Mariah at first, and I thought maybe we had something real. But disloyalty is something I'm not taking from her. So she can think whatever she wants about my intentions with her. I'm not changing my side of the story, period. So now I got two issues to handle, him and then you.
You don't have to handle me. I'm good. Take care.
I want to get back to being brothers again. How can we fix this, man? How can we leave this in the past?
I brought Cisco and Rich together because they need to settle whatever problems they have once and for all. They both dibbling dabbling with the same chicks. It's like they playing some type of game trying to get back at each other.
I feel like he still genuinely has not really apologized to me about Diamond.
We've had conversations since that wasn't no superficial bull, which would lead me to believe that we was that.
This still don't get it. Do you, in your mind, understand that you betrayed your brother?
Cisco's mad because of what I did to him last year with Diamond. I'll accept that. But to say I betrayed him when I was just trying to make things right, now that's crazy. I'm a way better friend to you than you are to me. I always call you when I got a problem with you. Yo, sis, what the are you doing, man?
I was trying to get under your skin so you could be like, that didn't feel good. Me find out you running around with little Mariah without you telling me, well, that's exactly what you did to me. Now you get it?
You shoved me before I even got a chance to apologize to you.
I was wrong for that. I apologize.
There it is.
You know I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong, but I need Rich to do the same thing, or we will never move forward again as friends. Period. He was wrong, I was wrong too.
Absolutely.
I never want to see this friendship break up again over a misunderstanding about a chick. Even as creeps, we're better than that.
At the end of the day, man, 15 years, many times we bumped heads on one time, I think we did all right.
So we got love, we're back, brothers, Creep Squad.
Creep Squad.
Hey yo, it's Safari. Listen, thanks for watching, and you are now tuned in with the brand new Love and Hip Hop YouTube, alright? Subscribe. Click it. There's a button right there. Hit it right there and subscribe, alright? Straight!